Alright, you guys, just give me a second. Y'all know I'll be fucking behind on everything. But as I was going live, I heard "Can we talk?" So I feel like somebody's coming in to talk to you. They're coming in to show you something. I feel I'm hearing showing abundance, showing abundant love to you. So take that as you will. I feel like somebody's coming in to show abundance to you, to show you about abundance, if that makes sense, to show you something that they've learned. I feel like somebody has became a teacher. Somebody's receiving a lot of knowledge right now. I feel like somebody's actually sacrificing a lot for you right now. Somebody is showing, I feel like somebody's going to come in and help you know that you're not alone, if that makes sense. I feel like somebody's been through a lot of battles and they're wanting you to know that you're not alone. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hey, Melissa. We're going to do $10 reads after the collective. Hold on. I feel like somebody's also trying to outshine you, if that makes sense. Somebody's trying to, I feel like somebody might be trying to destroy you. I feel like somebody may be jealous of you as well. Hearing jealousy. So somebody around you may be jealous of you. They don't understand. They don't like how you're succeeding. They don't like how you're taking the steps to make things happen for yourself, if that makes sense. They're caught up in a rabbit's nest. They're caught up in a nest of lies within inside of themselves, and they see you shining. They see your growth. They see you. Seven of Clubs came out. Take that as you will. I didn't even know that was in there. Seven of Clubs. What does the Seven of Clubs mean? Because I don't remember off the top of my head. So we're going to look it up because that's not supposed to be in here. So I feel like there's a sign. Maybe somebody needs to work more strongly with cartomacy. Are you dead, bitch? Apparently so. Or all my shit's always dead. Seven of Clubs. To hold your ground, but I want the cartomacy. Hold your ground. Hold on. Clarifying the quality of the sun's bright light. As a soul card, the Seven of Clubs are motivated to use their fine minds to invent, advance, and otherwise shine the light of their creative genius for the benefit of humankind. So take that as you will. Somebody may be learning lessons about cartomacy. They may be enjoying new spots. You may be enjoying new spots. You may also be getting creative as you travel, if that makes sense. Somebody may be leaving. I hear leaving the world. Take that as you will. But I feel like somebody's going to be enjoying new spots. I keep going back to being more creative. Somebody needs to be more creative with inside of themselves. Somebody needs to demolish the demons, if that makes sense. Somebody needs to walk away and bring love back into their life, especially, and look, justice is on the bottom of the deck too. So somebody needs to demolish demons around them, if that makes sense. Somebody's been holding on to too many demonic patterns, and I feel like that's being washed away. Somebody may be taking a lot of cleansing bath. You may be going to the water to cleanse your field. You may be going to the ocean, if that makes sense, to cleanse yourself. But I do feel like water is very healing for you, and it's bringing in justice. It's bringing in peace. Peace of abundance is what I'm hearing. What's on this? Something may be changing by Halloween as well, because it looks like she got kind of like scarecrow heads on her knees, or pumpkins on her knees, if that makes sense. So something may be changing around you. You may be resurfacing a lot of knowledge. There's even another card here, Four of Cups. It was right behind it. But look at this Four of Cups. Somebody may be dreaming of you. They're missing a piece of themselves, and they know that you complete them, if that makes sense. So I do feel like somebody may be dreaming of you. Somebody may be coming in and helping you understand that they are the missing piece. You are the missing piece. They may be coming in by Halloween. I hear scarecrow dance. Take that as you will. Take that as you will. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love between the two of you. But I feel like somebody's wondering about things. Somebody may be going out into nature a lot because they don't feel. Somebody may have also taken advantage of you. Somebody may have manipulated. Somebody may have turned their back on you, if that makes sense. This could be your divine counterpart. This could be a twin flame coming back in that was bad to you, if that makes sense. This person could have beat you as well. I'm hearing beating. So somebody could have beat you. Somebody could have had a lot of fucking fucked up fights. I mean, they could have beat you at your own magic. They could have beat you at, like, physically beat you. They could have mentally beat you down, but I feel like this person was very manipulative. But I feel like they're not full without you, if that makes sense. They can't fix themselves without you. They've tried to fix themselves. They tried to work on themselves, and it's like you are the glue that holds everything together for them, if that makes sense. You are the magic in their life. You are the magic in their eyes. I'm also hearing bisexual as well, so somebody may be bisexual. As I say that, the Three of Wands coming out. Variety. Somebody may have a variety of things going on right now. You may be needing to pick and choose a path, if that makes sense. You got two broken down guitars, and she got a cello right here in the middle. So I feel like you're trying to choose. You're trying to make the right decisions. You're trying to move away from the brokenness. You got Lilith here as well. Somebody's trying to go through a rebirth. Somebody may need to meditate. You may also be having a lot of visions right now. I feel like somebody's having a lot of visions right now. Y'all know Taste the Rainbow. That's on the Skittles, Taste the Rainbow. Somebody needs to taste the rainbow. Remember that promise of who you are and leave the brokenness behind. Somebody's dealing with too much anger within inside of themselves, and they're needing to leave that in the past. And to do that, you need rest, you need time. Let me just move around because I need room. Let me just turn Facebook off because my phone's charging anyways. Somebody may be fighting for your attention as well. I feel like somebody's fighting for your attention. Keep going back to this Justice card. What is that? Somebody may be doing something with shells. I know it's not shells, but it kind of looks like a bunch of shells gathered together. Even looks like shells on their heart. I hear divine timing at work. Something is at play that is going to be more majestical for you. Something is going to change the way you see things. I feel like somebody's changing the way you see things, if that makes sense. Somebody's going to be more clear about things as well. There's an ocean here. There's sharks in this picture. Somebody may be going to the ocean, or you may have just recently went to the ocean. But I feel like there's change within the ocean, if that makes sense. There's a pattern that was being repeated over and over and over again, and you need that change within inside of yourself, if that makes sense, to be more full, to have more love within inside of your mind. Does that make sense? Somebody needs more love within inside of their mind. Somebody's playing in darkness. Look, even with the Ace of Cups here, there's so much darkness here. But there's also 3 cards of light here as well. So I feel like there is balance being made between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay, so I feel like somebody's creating their own future again. I hear deposits on homes, so somebody may be making deposits on homes. Somebody's receiving a lot of clarity. This may be very mind blowing for you, if that makes sense. Somebody may you may be seeing somebody with dark hair as well, black, brownish hair. but I feel like something is very mind blowing for you, if that makes sense. I feel like you've been doing a lot of work on yourself. You've been bringing a lot of balance within for yourself. You're trying to find the new path to the new door, if that makes sense. And you're manifesting things in so fast and so quickly that somebody sees it happening. Does that make sense? Somebody may be homeless as well. I feel, or maybe you're going to work with the homeless. I'm seeing homeless. There may be more homeless people coming because of COVID and stuff. So maybe the states may be having more homeless people, or where you are, there may be more homeless people. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to be helping a homeless person. I feel like somebody's homeless and somebody's going, either you or somebody around you is going to be helping a homeless person. But I feel like it's your key, if that makes sense. This is your happiness. But I feel like you may be worried about this as well. But you are receiving the wisdom and the clarity that you need to type things up. Somebody may even be writing a book here. You may be worried about what you're going to say in this book as well. But I hear, don't worry about what you're going to say in that book. That book is going to be a success. It's going to make your dreams come true. So somebody may be writing a book. But I do feel like it's going to help you become somebody's becoming a failure within inside of themselves. But I feel like as you fail at the things that you love, it's also bringing what you love back in, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? So I do feel like somebody is going to have a lot of accomplishment here. You got the 9 of coins here. That is abundance. If you can't get no better abundance than that, than the 10 of coins. So I do feel like you're manifesting a new start. You're manifesting your career. You're manifesting your source. But I feel like you also need to write some things down. You may need to be getting a writing journal. You may need to just, your writing journal, maybe your book, the things that you go through spiritually is what I'm hearing. I'm actually seeing a spiritual book because of the deceit and the pain that you've been through, because of the darkness that you've walked, if that makes sense. Your book is going to help other beings. Your book is going to help other people. It's also going to help them understand, because there's not many like you here, is what I hear. So take that as you will. But I do feel like you're manifesting a new start, but you may be confused on which way you want to go, if that makes sense. Look at this card. You're going to be a celebrity. You're going to have success. It's like your dreams are finally coming true. I feel like that's Jupiter, though. I feel like somebody's trying to stop your success, because if you look right here, there's something in the middle of all these things from turning, if that makes sense. So I feel like you got a snake in your midst. You got somebody around you that don't want you to succeed, but you're breaking free. You're growing anyways, and you're going to shine. It's like Marilyn Monroe's here. I'm just saying. This is Marilyn Monroe. She's going to sing happy birthday to the president no matter what, no matter who tries to stop her, because she's been to the water. She's done her healing. She's done her cleansing. She done went through her karmic ties, if that makes sense. She done went through them karmic bonds that have held her down for way too long. She's no longer holding back. She's opening up to who she is. And the planets are going to help her. The universe is going to help her. God is going to help her. Whomever it is that you believe in, that's stepping up for her and going to show you that this work can be done. Somebody may be, see, Ace of Wands. Somebody may be very manipulative around you. Grandmasters here as well. If you're waiting on a divine counterpart, I feel like they're coming to you. I feel like they're coming in fast. It kind of looks like Olympics here. You know, the big long stick, and they go put the stick in the ground and they fling themselves over the freaking thing. I feel like they're coming in fast, if that makes sense. They overcoming a lot of obstacles to come in and to marry you. If somebody wants to get married, somebody may need to work on your solar plex. I try to say sacral and solar plexus together. So sacral and solar plexus, you may need to do some work on that right now. The sun is here. There's a lot of happiness coming in. And look, Saturn's here. You're going to reap karmic rewards. Saturn is about karma. Jupiter is about luck. And like I said, Jupiter came through. I don't know. I think Saturn and Jupiter actually and Pluto just went direct, or they're going direct soon. So you're about to be reaping a lot of karmic rewards. What is due to you is coming in. Somebody may be drinking a lot. Somebody may be nervous as well. Somebody may be distorted, if that makes sense. but they're going to bring you happiness. They're going to come out of hiding. There may be camping coming up for the two of you. They're seeing you in a confused state, and I feel like they're actually helping you through this confused state, if that makes sense. They're helping you understand the darkness within inside of yourself. I feel like energetically somebody's helping you understand the darkness within inside of yourself, but you're receiving enlightenment as you understand this darkness, which is bringing you a new playground to play with. Somebody's getting a new fucking playground to play with, if that makes sense. So marriage is coming up for those. I hear 2022. If you guys haven't gotten with your divine counterpart yet, I do feel like 2022 is going to be very important, very valuable for you. Something big is going to happen in the collective in 222. I hear 222, seeing a bunch of twos as well. So you may be seeing a bunch of twos, but I feel like your journey is about to start. And everything that was manipulating you, everything that was stabbing you in the back, everybody that was trying to play the snake, they're going to be taken care of, if that makes sense. Somebody may be getting robbed as well. Take that as you will. Somebody may be breaking into your house, or somebody may be breaking into your energy. You may hear of a break-in, if that makes sense. But somebody is going to be reaching out to you. But I don't feel like it's... Y'all know that song, What Do You Want From Me? What do you want from me? I don't know the actual words to it, but I hear that song, What Do You Want From Me? So I feel like somebody wants to know what you want from them. They may have red hair, but I feel like they're very distorted because they don't understand what it is clearly that you want. But I do feel like it's going to lead into marriage. The two of you coming together is going to bring the light that you want back into your life, if that makes sense. The love that you want back into your life. I hear this song, you can have whatever you like. So I feel like with that song coming through, I feel like God, universe, kingdom, heavens above is showing you can have whatever you like, but you got to finish the healing. And I know it's hard to go through this healing right now, you guys. If I'm more than anybody, I have been going through a traumatic healing with inside of myself. There's a lot of fucking shit I have to fight on a daily basis. You guys don't see me on a daily basis, so you don't understand this. The ones who do talk to me personally through Facebook every day, you understand because you kind of go through it with me. But there's a lot of things that I face on a daily basis that a lot of other people don't understand. And it's part of your transformation. It's actually part of your healing. So if you're going through a lot spiritually, a lot of chaotic spiritual things, is to help you move forward. Is to help you adjust to humanity. Does that make sense? Because whenever I got home, I was just like, I need a break from humanity. So much has went on. So much has changed around me. And I feel like you guys are doing the same. You guys are stepping up and out of your corners. You're coming out of hiding. But there is things that you're needing to evolve away from as well. You're needing to change away from, if that makes sense. You're needing to I feel like you can't just coexist anymore. You can't just be there. Does that make sense? You're going to have to allow this healing to take place. You're going to have to allow this magic moment to happen within inside of yourself. Does that make sense? You're going to have to allow this creation of the divine within inside of yourself to take place. You're going to have to listen to your gut. You're going to have to listen to your intuition. You're going to have to listen to your dreams right now. Your dreams are going to be very vital. You guys, as we grow and as we learn, we're understanding who is coming into our dreams, who is making dreams happen, who is dream spelling us or dream walking us. It's all a dream spell is. You're dream walking that person. So you're going to be able to collect out of the two, if that makes sense. And I feel like you're going to be able to collect vital information out of the two, if that makes sense. You're going to be able to collect a different prophecies from different era of your dreams, if that makes sense. As you become more powerful in your visions, you're going to be understanding more why the creators put you in. Does that make sense? Does that make a certain spot? A lot of you guys have been in a certain damaging vortex, if that makes sense. Like you in this cyclone vortex that you can't get out of. You keep spinning, you keep going around and around, you keep determining madness around yourself, but what you don't realize, you're recollecting the damage for yourself because you're not letting go. Does that make sense? You're not letting go of the past. You're clinging on to the past, which is causing that damaging vortex to come in and cyclone the shit away from you. Does that make sense? Or the shit to you. It's like the tornado keeps coming towards you, and it's only because you're bringing it on upon yourself because you don't know how to let go of the past. So I feel like somebody does need to let go of the past. You need to completely root that away from you. You need to completely move that away from your energy field. You need to forgive and forget and move the fuck on. I'm just saying, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and that's okay. But you also need to understand the lesson that you went through as you was going through that vortex. But I feel like it was a damaging vortex. I don't feel like it was actually a good vortex, if that makes sense. And I'm seeing a cyclone with the vortex. I'm actually seeing my mermaid card. So which is temptation. So I'm just saying there's been a lot of temptation around you, and it's because of what you were holding on to from your past. You're not allowing yourself to fully let go of the past. You're not allowing yourself to move the damaging arteries that's causing you to have a heart attack. It's causing you to have a stroke. Does that make sense? You're not allowing yourself to cleanse yourself. You need to cleanse your arteries so that way your heart can finally love again. So that way your heart can finally beat faster. Does that make sense? And I know y'all think I'm crazy about the way I fucking try to explain shit, but it is what it is. I am who I am, and I go by my gut instincts, and I go whatever pictures or whatever images or whatever feelings I get, that's what I go by. So somebody needs to cleanse some clogged arteries right now. You need to quit holding on to the past and allow that stuff to melt away so that way you can dream again. That way you can love again. You're holding on to something that's never going to show you any love. Does that make sense? You're holding on to something that's going to keep you in that damaging process that you already been through for 2 years. I hear 2 years. So you may be going through this for 2 years. Yeah, the Ace of Coins is here, but do you see that? It's a coin within a heart. A love is going to get you what you want. Love is going to manifest. That promise of the rainbow is going to bring in the blessings for you, not the darkness that you're hiding within. Somebody's hiding within a lot of darkness. And if you look around it, it's dark. I'm just saying. The rainbow is trying to come through and bring you that coin through the darkness, but you're not allowing it to because you're allowing the darkness to consume you. So it's time to let go of that. It's time to move past that so that way you can awaken and allow your dreams to manifest the way that you want them to manifest. Does that make sense? Yeah, 3 of Coins. I was talking about marriage. Somebody is going to get married, and they're thinking about it. They're thinking about coming in hard. They may already call you their wife through spirit. Like you two may be already spiritually married through energy, but physically you two are not together yet. But I do feel like it is coming in. I do feel like it is coming in because you're the wise woman. And yes, this is a vagina for those who want to know. You're the wise woman. You have an understanding of and clarity within inside of yourself, an understanding of who you are and where you're going. Does that make sense? You've been consumed in so much darkness. You've been engulfed in so much darkness that you've needed time to go in and learn your nature of who you are, learn your pattern, learn your DNA, learn your lineage, if that makes sense. You had to understand with the moon cycles, kind of looks like the moon cycles here. So when is the new moon? When is the next new moon, you guys? Let me look. Is it today? It's in a couple of days, I know. So it's actually tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the new moon. Could be today. Moon phase. New moon October 6th at 7:05 a.m. So within 24 hours, I'm just saying, within 32 hours. It's going to be a lot of change within the next 32 hours. I said 24, which is 6. 6 is harmony. That is balance. There's 6 people in here. 32 hours would be 5. That is change. Focusing on change right now. Focusing on changing who you are. So I feel like that's where you need to fulfill your madness that you're going through. Focusing on change within you to reveal the madness and move past the madness. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? The next card is the Lovers. So they are coming in. 6 of Wands. 6 of Coins. Again, harmony, balance. Bringing in that balance that you need. Yes, you're going through a lot of chaotic energy. You may feel like you're falling apart. You may feel like you need energetic surgery right now because of everything that's going on around you. But it's bringing in balance for you. You got to make this decision. Are you going to allow it to work, or are you going to be held down by the darkness? Are you going to be held down by the depths of the fiery waters? Does that make sense? The lake of fire. Are you going to be held down by the lake of fire, or are you going to be open up to the glory that universe, God, creator can gift you? So this is your decision, and I do feel like there is somebody coming in. Could be coming in within the next couple of days. Wednesday, a couple of days ago, I said somebody's coming in by Wednesday. Wednesday is the new moon, a new change, a new you. So take that as you will. Take that as you will. I'm going to pull one more card, then I'm going to be done the wheel, and I can't leave it on the wheel. But you got the King of Cups coming in. So you may be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, Scorpio, but there is a lot of love between the two of you. There is something between the two of you that is going to bring balance. I'm also seeing like maybe this person already knows how to live off the land. Like you don't have to teach them nothing, or he knows, because there's even mermaid tales in here. He knows he's an ancient one himself, and he knows what's about to happen. So he knows that he's going to have to live off the land because of what he's already been through, if that makes sense, or she. They know that there are certain challenging things coming up in the world that is going to cause them. But I feel like God is already accustomed your partner to live that way, if that makes sense. Your partner may be homeless. I'm just saying. They may come up homeless, but I feel like they already been homeless, and they already know how to survive in the wilderness. Kind of like seeing the survival TV show, if that makes sense. So they know how to survive in the wilderness, if that makes sense. And take that as you will. They are a native to the wilderness, is what I'm hearing. Take that as you will. Take that as you will. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave it with that. Anybody want a $10 reading before we go? If you do, all the information is there. All you got to do is do that. 1111 as I'm saying that. Look, I will be blessed, and I hope everybody on this page is blessed. But remember, you give what you get, and you get what you give. So remember that. It always comes back to you tenfold, no matter what happens, no matter how good you think you are. It always comes back to you, baby. I'm just saying, each and everything that you do into somebody else is going to come back to you. That's going to happen. You can't stop that from happening, because those are lessons for you to learn and grow from. Those are lessons for you to understand, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Got all these men following me. All right, anybody want a $10 reading? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Because I'm telling y'all, my shit's about to take the fuck off. I'm going to let y'all know that now. My shit's going to take the fuck off. So you might as well take advantage while you can, while I got time to give these readings. Just saying, while I got time. Because I'm about to be adored. Are you about to be adored? Are you about to have love in your life? Are you about to be successful? I know I am. I'm about to change the world. I'm about to help change the world, because I know that's my mission in life, and I got to get my shit together, and I got to do what I came here to do. I got to focus on my journey. I got to focus on my path, and I can't let all these little minions, all these little things that don't want to learn their lesson, to stand in my way. Can't do it. Can't do it. And by you being that little minion and not allowing yourself growth, you're allowing all kinds of things to stand in your way. Take that as you will. That's not for everybody, but that was a message to somebody. All right. We got Caitlin first. Caitlin. Anybody else? Let's see. Caitlin. Girl, you got a lot going on. You done been through some transformation. You done been through some growth. I feel like you've been enlightened to the truth. I also feel like you're seeing things more clearly. It's like you're taking off the rose-colored glasses. You're stepping into the divine. I'm also seeing you working with the Pleiadians very strongly. I'm seeing the blue avians as well. Take that as you will. I'm hearing creatures of the dark as well. Take that as you will. I do feel like you are still doing some shadow work, Caitlin. Yeah, 8 of Swords here. 5 of Cups coming out. 8 of Wands. There is some change coming in for you. You may even be traveling. I don't feel like this is traveling unless it's astral travel. I do see a lot of meditation going on right now. But there is a lot of change coming into your life. There's many, many people watching you. You may even be having people try to control you right now, if that makes sense. There's something about multiple personalities here. I feel like somebody around you's got multiple personalities. Maybe you have multiple personalities, but somebody's very distorted right now. But I do feel like you're going to receive a lot of clarity about this and you're going to play the game. Does that make sense? You're going to get the checkmate. You're going to win, if that makes sense, because of the enlightenment that you are bringing to the table. Does that make sense? You're receiving a lot of knowledge. I feel like your brain is overloaded, if that makes sense. And that may be why the meditation is coming in. So you may need to just take a break and just chill from everything. Don't give no readings. Don't talk to nobody. Say 24 hours. Take a 24-hour time period just for you, because your brain is about to overload with information and you don't know what to do with this information, if that makes sense. So I do feel like everything may feel chaotic right now. Everything may be feeling distorted right now. But I feel like it's bringing you balance, because you do got the yin and the yang here. You're understanding a lot about yourself, and you're understanding a lot about your future as well. And change is coming in. It's like, checkmate, I win. Fuck your bullshit. Does that make sense? Fuck what they said, if that makes sense. Because you are living a land of the light. You are living a land of balance, but you got to get through this bullshit. Does that make sense? Yeah. Ace of Swords is coming in. Truth and clarity. You're being crowned. I hear successor. Take that as you will. See, Chariot's here. And then Knight of Cups is here. So there's a brand new love coming in, but I feel like you need to get through this energy first. You need to quit being so chaotic with your energy. So I hear distressful as well. You may be very stressed right now, but I feel like you're breaking free from that, and you're bringing change back into your life because of the downloads that you're receiving right now. You're receiving optimal downloads right now, but you need to get them out, if that makes sense. So there is new love coming in, but you need to move away from this energy. Does that make sense? You need to move away from being, oh my God, I'm stressed out. How do I do this? How do I change this? I don't have nothing but people who are trying to dispel me, if that makes sense. I don't have nothing but, I feel like you don't have no friends, but you got a friend in me. I don't know. The Toy Story came through, so I see an Andy on Toy Story. So you got a friend coming in for you, but you need to move past this energy right here. Things aren't the outlook and the way that you're going. If you stay in this energy and keep the friends that you got around you, there's some of them that doesn't want the best for you, if that makes sense. And I feel like you know who that is. They're actually keeping you in this state of mind. So you're needing to move away from these, whether it be people, whether it be family, friends, whether it be family members, whether it be whoever it is. Somebody's helping you stay in this chaotic energy, and you are getting clarity around it. See, look, your brain is busting open. The Chariot's actually coming out your brain. The Chariot's the horse inside your mind's telling you, look, bitch, you got to move. You got to move away from all this bullshit. You got to change things around you. The game that you're playing, you're not winning at, living in this distorted energy that is right here. So it's time for you to move away from that. It's time for you out here changing your ways. There's some ways about you that you got to change. Then that's whenever the love that you want is going to come in. Maybe a dark road ahead of you, but remember, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm not wishing bad upon you. I'm at all. I promise you. I'm not wishing the darkness to come engulf you. I'm not wishing for you to live in darkness. But there is some things that you need to change around your energetic field that is going to bring you more happiness, if that makes sense. So that is for you. Take that as you will. Does that make sense? Did that make sense, Caitlin? All right, anybody else? You've had plenty of time to donate if you was going to donate. I'm going to leave you with that. Caitlin, I feel like you don't need to give up, though. I feel like you got a lot of change that needs to take place, though, within inside of yourself, not anybody else. Not anybody else. I feel like this change needs to happen within inside of you. You're doing a lot of shadow work. And remember, shadow is darkness. I'm just saying. Everybody has a dark space to them. I have one of the biggest darkness that anybody could ever fight. And you need to remember that, if that makes sense. And no, don't listen to the bullshit. Move away from the bullshit. Live within the light and the darkness. Allow your soul to grow. Don't hold on to the memories. Don't hold on to the past. Don't listen to the bullshit that is being sent to you right now. Don't listen to that. Move away from that and grow from it. Learn from somebody else's experience and grow from that experience. Does that make sense? I'm saying my stepdaddy, he loves to torment me. He's strong as fuck with spirit. That is like, I'm like his mission, to torment. I'm just saying, I feel like I'm his soul mission, to torment me with spirit. Take that as you will. You may be even getting tormented. People may be manipulating spirit around you. You may understand where I'm coming from with that. So take that as you will and move away from it. Move away from it. Learn a common ground of who you're with and where you're going. Does that make sense? Don't let the bullshit stand in your way. Don't let that person manipulate you. Don't let him have what it is that he wants. Does that make sense? All right. With that being said, I'm going to leave you with that. Peace.